Well, welcome back to the channel. Let's just read this oldie but a goldie. There's a hole in my bucket. I might have done this one before, but if I have, it's been a while. So, and the book was where I haven't read yet. So, there's a hole in my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket. There's a hole in my bucket. Right there. Henry, water! Oh, Henry's gonna get water. For water, Alter and Bonnie with love. Look at the illustration here. Looks like a farmhouse. Look at that. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. A hole. We'll fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. We'll fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, fix it. With what shall I fix it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I fix it, dear Liza? With what? What's that say? With the straw, clear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with straw, dear Henry, with straw. Now there's Henry with the straw coming back. But the straw is too long, dear Liza, but the straw is too long, dear Liza, too long. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then cut it, dear Henry, cut it, dear Henry. There's Henry, there's Liza. Well, how shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? How shall I cut it, dear Liza? Well, now how? With an axe, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, with an axe, dear Henry, with an axe. Oh, I forgot to do her voice. Oh, well. My voice is getting sore from it. Oh, there he is, cutting that straw with an axe. But the axe is too dull, dear Liza, but the axe is too dull, dear Liza, too dull. Then sharpen it, dear Henry. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, Then sharpen it, dear Henry, Then sharpen it. There's Henry. There's dear Liza. Oh, what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza? Liza? What shall I sharpen it, dear Liza? On what? What shall I sharpen it on? He's going towards a sharpening stone out there in the field. Weird place for it. On a stone, dear Henry, On a stone, dear Henry, on a stone. That was Liza. He's going out to sharpen it. But the stone is too dry, dear Liza, but the stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Got the sharpening stone. Then wet it, dear Henry, then wet it, dear Henry, then wet it. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, with what shall I wet it, dear Liza, with what? With water, dear Henry, with water, dear Henry, with water. Full circle, here it comes. Well, how shall I carry it, dear Liza, Well, how shall I carry it, dear Liza? How? In a bucket, dear Henry, in a bucket, dear Henry, in a bucket. Look at all the animals going to the well. And she's over here sleeping. What a bum. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, a hole. He's showing her. That's the book, but they got a little song in the back here. Should we do it? There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. A hole. Well, fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Henry, well, fix it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Fix it. That was There's a Hole in the Bucket. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, God bless and take care.